Hello everybody and welcome to the Dover Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Cup Series worth 400 in the 11th race of our 2024 NASCAR Cup Series NR2003 season, where Kyle Larson starts on the pole alongside Denny Hamlin as we are green and underway here in Dover. Who is going to bring home the victory today in race number 11 of the season? Will we have a repeat winner, or will it be another new winner to keep the streak on going that we've had the last couple of races? Will there be a lot of wrecks like it has in the past? The race has been so chaotic in the past. Of course, the Xfinity race yesterday had a lot of chaos in it. Will this race continue that trend? As Larson out to an early lead over Hamlin and Byron. Back here is 84 Jimmy Johnson, making his third start of the year. Actually having not too bad a run, running inside the top 20 here at the beginning of this race, doing a great job up here. Up ahead, there's a 43 Corey Heim subbing for Eric Jones, gets turned to the wall and collects Jimmy Johnson, whose luck is the worst I might have ever seen in history. I mean, by God, this guy cannot catch a break. Corey Heim, subbing for Eric Jones, his debut gets turned right up head-on hit into Jimmy Johnson, who once again gets collected in a wreck, not his own doing, gets drilled by Stenhouse. Noah Gragson gets cleaned out by his teammate Chase Briscoe. Caution is out, and Legacy Motor Club just lost 2 of their 3 guys in contention, as Heim was actually doing pretty good in his Cup debut, then gets taken out by Hocevar, his truck rival. Then Jimmy's wrecked there, Briscoe, Gregson, and it just gets ugly. Justin Haley also involved. It's a shame for Jimmy Johnson and Corey Heim. Those Legacy Motor Club Toyotas, just not their day, not their season so far as he raced back to the line. Everyone seems to be keeping it a little bit orderly with a 3-wide squeeze there, but we managed to make it through the corner there with Kyle Busch. AJ Allmendinger got a little bit close, but at the front of the field, it'll be the Hendrick duo of Larson and Byron at the front of the field. So now we get back underway here on lap 19. Blaney leads back to the green. Now, shockingly, the 24 of William Byron has crashed out of the race after running top 5, joining Corey Heim and Chase Briscoe in the garage, and Jimmy Johnson as their only car 1 lap down as Ryan Blaney now drives his way into the lead, going by Kyle Busch with help from Daniel Suarez, Martin Truex. How about Kaz Grala running top 10? A big stack of pit stops. That is Truex under green, coming in with Bell, with Chastain, Berry. They're all coming in. Chris Buescher as well. I mean, what are we doing? What is these guys' strategy play? It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know what the heck they're doing. Now we watch the cautions come out, probably for Zane Smith here, who's having a pretty solid start to the year, currently in the top 16 in points. It's like, as everyone's slowing down, he doesn't lift, runs to the back of Keselowski, and Zane Smith spins himself out off into turn 3 at Dover. That's what brings out the caution. So, yeah, it was a little weird turn of events there. All those guys who just pitted just got screwed. Now they're all lapped down, basically out of contention, so they can drive the right back up. Now Larson and McDowell back at the front lead, especially in lap 29. Michael McDowell trying to get that second win of the season, one at Atlanta. In race number 2 of the season has been pretty strong with that new Team Penske Alliance this season for Front Row Motorsports. Larson, of course, so close to victory on like 2 or 3 different occasions this season, trying to finally break through and get that win right there, finding Bubba Wallace for second back here. It's an absolute dogfight, 3 wide throughout the field. Here's Keselowski, Hamlin, Reddick, everybody racing out here. We got to squeeze out of the corner. Joey Logano's on the wall, and Logano's going to get turned by Keselowski. Hard these hell as Logano collects Keselowski, takes out Suarez, and big time ARCA breaks. Ty Gibbs, Noah Gragson, and Jimmy Johnson, of course, had to find a way to get involved in this crash. But a massive, Ty Gibbs just hard impact into Daniel Suarez right there. Noah Gragson also destroyed, slamming into the 99. I mean, it all starts with what looks like it's going to be a small incident. Just Joey Logano got 3 wide with Chase Elliott and Denny Hamlin right there, and he got squeezed into the outside wall right there. He got squeezed, but he saved it. But then Keselowski's former teammate turns him, slides the ball down right on Keselowski. That's when this gets bad, right up into Suarez. They all stand on the side, right down, bam. Ty Gibbs T-bone Suarez, vicious hit, and then boom. Jimmy Johnson destroys Daniel Suarez, T-boning him, sending Suarez upside down. Jimmy's race is over. Blaney is also destroyed as he's piled into this at the end as well. So good 5, 6, 7, 8 cars taken out in that big crash in the turn 2 at Dover. Whereas Bubba Wallace is now leading. Now it's Corey LaJoie fighting Tyler Reddick for the lead here on lap 13. How about LaJoie having a great run? They're 3 wide behind, so that's not good. There goes a 48. Bowman gets turned upside down, barrel rolling end over end into turn 1. Goes to 48 of Alex Bowman. He goes flipping into the corner after he gets slammed head on to the inside wall by Justin Haley and that disgrace of a Rick Ware Racing Ford as they were racing their way through turn 4. Just 3 wide doesn't work. Haley turns Bowman head on the inside wall. Bowman gets launched upside down, barrel rolls 2, 3 times, lands on all 4s, but him and Haley both done for the day. Shame for Bowman. He had a top 10 run going and had been pretty solid in points all year long. In front of Tyler Reddick, he was battling for the lead, and the engine is gone. Reddick has just blown an engine from the lead here at Dover. I cannot believe what is happening. I mean, this feels like Talladega in Texas, the amount of craziness is happening, but it's only Dover, man. What in the world is going on behind us? Ricky Stenhouse just drove himself into the pit entry wall. I don't know what kind of drug Stenhouse is on, but he better get off of them, because by God, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen Ricky Stenhouse Jr. do, and we've seen him do some stupid things. So he just drove head on to the pit wall, takes himself out. Lucky he doesn't get concussed from that or break his legs. So now back here, Corey LaJoie is leading on the last lap of stage 1 over Bubba Wallace. There's only 8 cars on the lead lap right now. The last one's Josh Berry trying to hang on to the lead lap right there in front of your leaders. So that'll be Corey LaJoie's first stage win of the season. It's through turn 4 for the final time in this stage. Corey LaJoie will win stage 1 at Dover. Bubba Wallace comes home second. Third place is going to be the 16 of AJ Allmendinger. Having a pretty good weekend so far for him. Christopher Bell in 4th. Austin Cindric will come home 5th. Michael McDowell all the way back here in 6th. John Hunter Nemechek in 7th. Josh Berry 8th. Chris Buescher 9th. Denny Hamlin rounds out the top 10. Corey LaJoie, your stage 1 winners. You get back underway here in stage 2. Now AJ Allmendinger leading the way over Bubba Wallace. And Chris Buescher goes simulate. Oh, there's a caution that's come out. Right as we went to simulate. Perfect timing. Caution comes out. Say maybe Todd Gilliland, Chase Elliott, Harrison Burton could have been involved in an accident. And indeed they were. Off into turn 1, a multi-car pile-up involving a lot of good race cars in front of the field. See what happens here. Chase Elliott got loose, hooks Harrison Burton around, wipes himself out of Todd Gilliland. They spin down the track. Nowhere for Austin Dillon to go. He slams the wall, gets collected. Kyle Larson does a great job getting checked up and avoiding all this, keeping himself in the race with those guys all wadded up and crash as it's AJ Allmendinger who will be scored in the race leads. We work our way to completion of lap 107 here early in stage 2. And there goes Daniel Hemrick head onto the wall. Hemrick gets taken out by Denny Hamlin. Chris Casgralla just ran over Christopher Bell, one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. This gave him bumper damage, could affect his pace the rest of the way. And now Bubba Wallace and Josh Rayleigh's back to green all the way on lap 231. 15 to go here in stage 2. Had a pretty clean stage so far up until this point now, where Bubba Wallace leads Josh Berry. Caution came out. There's a whole bunch of cars out of the race. Barely got anybody left at this point. We're just trying to bring it home to the finish. But Bubba Wallace leading, trying to get his second win in the last 3 races as he won Texas 2 weeks ago. Had a great run there. Only car on the lead lap. He got lucky that Larson wrecked out. That got him the victory. Now here at Dover, he's leading the way. And then there's more trouble. Around goes Daniel Hemrick and Cindric McDowell. Haley Burton also collected. 4 or 5 cars go spinning off into turn 1 as another crash breaks out here at Dover. This time McDowell hooks Daniel Hemrick, cleans out the 2 of Cindric. Justin Haley spins the ball, and there's Casgralla piling in. Hocevar, Gilliland also involved. Multiple cars collected. Now back here, a race in Harvard position. That's Chastain up here in the top 5. As at the front, Truex is going to take the lead ahead of Bubba Wallace to the line. What a move by Truex. There's trouble. Christopher Bell. Josh Berry. Hard hit to the inside wall there, crashing. Somehow Chastain gets through that. But Josh Berry was running top 5. So is Christopher Bell. And they both just got crashed going into turn 1. Bell seems to be okay, but Josh Berry is done for the day from that. As LaJoie turns Christopher Bell, Josh Berry hard head-on hit right there, wipes himself out, does damage Christopher Bell on the right side of his car, and then Bell hits the wall as well. So now Bell, who looks like a top 5 car on the racetrack now, has heavy damage, is multiple laps down, is likely out of contention. Now we move on to 2 to go in stage 2. It is Martin Truex Jr. leading Ross Chastain and Denny Hamlin. These 3 have now cycled out to the front after everything, and they seem to be the 3 fastest cars out there today. As Truex, of course, should get his second win of the season. Got it done at Martinsville a couple of races ago. Chastain looking to get his 3rd win as he went back-to-back at Richmond and Coda. And then Denny Hamlin looking for that 1st win of the season now on the last lap of stage 2. So Truex is going to bring home a stage win, another playoff point to his cause once we get to September and the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. As Truex outdives to the inside of Todd Gilliland, gets by him, and behind us, Chastain threads the needle. Going by Todd Gilliland, he's going to run out of time. As through turn 4, Martin Truex Jr. wins stage 2 at Dover. Chastain 2nd, Hamlin 3rd. Allmendinger will come home in 4th. Bubba Wallace 5th. Chris Buescher is 6th. Corey LaJoie 7th. John Hunter Nemechek 8th, Austin Cindric 9th, and Christopher Bell will earn the last stage point after everything he's been through as Truex for stage 2. And now we get back to stage 3. Big trouble behind us. Nemechek, Burton, Kyle Busch have all crashed before we even made it to the start-finish line. What are we doing? This has been the most chaotic Dover race I've seen in years. Now on lap 276 is Ross Chastain in the lead over Denny Hamlin. As Chastain back to the front looking for win number 3 in the season, would remain our only multi-time repeat winner this season. Keep the amount of winners we have at 9 so far through 10 races, as Chastain now leads the way on lap 277 over Denny Hamlin. Now on lap 326 after the pit stop, just cycled out this time by Denny Hamlin. Now cycles out to the race lead at Dover, trying to bring home the victory. Chastain will cycle out to be in second, 3 seconds behind Hamlin. Can he chase him down to take that lead as Hamlin leads away? And now here comes Chastain. He has caught him, just 60 laps to go, and Chastain on the inside of Hamlin looking for the lead here at Dover. What a battle we were seeing between these two veterans who are very talented race car drivers. Ross Chastain, Denny Hamlin. Chastain will take the lead away on the exit of turn 2 on the inside lane. He will clear Hamlin to 3 and 4, and now Chastain trying to drive away and bring home win number 3 of the 2024 season. A real breakout year right now for Ross Chastain here. Doing really well. Now we want here just 4 laps to go in this race. Chastain leads caution. Caution is out on the racetrack with just 4 laps to go. That is going to end the race and give Ross Chastain the win, as we're not going to have enough laps to get a restart, and we're trying to figure out what happened here. As we're rewinding with Kyle Busch, we cannot find a single reason for NASCAR to throw the caution. Literally nothing is happening. NASCAR might have just thrown the saddest debris yellow at the worst possible time, and so Chastain is going to win here at Dover, his 3rd win of the season and 5th career win. Chastain the winner under yellow. Now your final race results. Chastain gets the win. Denny Hamlin is 2nd, so a good run for him. Chris Buescher 3rd, Bubba Wallace 4th, and Corey LaJoie rounds out your top 5. AJ Allmendinger caps off a great weekend of the 6th place finish. Christopher Bell 7th, Chase Elliott 8th, Martin Truex 9th, and Austin Cindric earns his first top 10 of the season, coming home in 10th here at Dover. See the rest of the race results. A lot of big names. The of course, Legacy Motor Club had some horrible luck. Corey Heim, Jimmy Johnson, both out. 36th, 34th. Briscoe, another DNF. William Byron gets taken out. Suarez, Gibbs, Logano, Blaney, Bowman, Reddick, Keselowski, Stenhouse, all DNF from this race. Even Josh Berry in 22nd was running really well. Kaz Grala ends up getting a 21st by surviving all the carnage. Larson recovered to 17th after being more than 10 laps down almost the whole race. So a good recovery there for him, but still not the finish he was looking for. Another top 15 for Zane Smith. Might be able to keep his playoff spot, but in the end it is Ross Chastain winning a weird race at Dover over Denny Hamlin and claiming his 3rd victory of the season, by far the most of anybody. Everyone else has 1. Chastain has 3, and he's the early season championship favorite right now as he's leading the points as well. So now we look at the updated playoff grid after this race to see how it all shakes out after that wild race. Obviously, there's a lot of comfortable gaps for a lot of guys. We'll see how it all shakes out now. As a playoff grid, it's going to pop up on the screen, and it is, of course, Chastain extends his lead at the top with 3 victories, and then the 10th through 15th are still pretty comfortable on points. Almost a whole race to the good. Kyle Larson plus 93, Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, Blaney, Bowman, all 47 or more points above the count line. Looking pretty good unless we have some new winners that are below them. That would really shake things up and start making them sweat to make in the playoffs. And, of course, Zane Smith having a great start to the year, still in that 16th spot on the playoff grid at 19 points above Austin Dillon at the cut line. So shout out to him. He's doing a great job to start his rookie year. Then Stenhouse out by 20, Buescher and Logano out by 38, and Preece out by 39. So till the next episode, when we head to the Kansas Speedway, that should be a good one. I hope you all have a good one.